Dr. Fritz Hintermayer was a Nazi physician who served at the Mauthausen concentration camp in Austria during World War II. He was executed on May 27, 1946, at Landsberg Prison by hanging, following his conviction for war crimes and crimes against humanity. Hintermayer held the position of camp doctor. He was not involved in battlefield combat, but rather assigned to a facility where thousands of prisoners were forced to work under brutal conditions. At Mauthausen, inmates were subjected to extreme physical labor, starvation, beatings, executions, and medical abuse. Although doctors are expected to provide care, testimonies revealed that Hintermayer actively participated in selections. This meant deciding which prisoners would be sent to labor and which would be eliminated. Several witnesses also stated that he administered or supervised lethal injections. Survivors described how Hintermayer ignored cries for help from sick and dying prisoners. He was accused of neglecting medical duties and allowing unethical procedures to take place under his authority. His behavior was seen as consistent with the SS policies in extermination camps. After the liberation of Mauthausen by U.S. forces in May 1945, Hintermayer was captured. He was one of dozens of defendants in the Mauthausen camp trial, conducted by the United States Military Tribunal in Dachau in 1946. The trial focused on the crimes committed specifically in the Mauthausen camp complex. Hintermayer was found guilty based on multiple survivor testimonies, documents, and his own admissions. His defense, that he was merely following orders, was rejected by the tribunal. The court ruled that his role as a doctor came with responsibility, and his actions had contributed directly to the suffering and deaths of prisoners. The verdict was death by hanging. His execution was scheduled along with several others convicted in the same trial. The executions took place at Landsberg Prison, a facility used by the Allies to carry out death sentences for Nazi war criminals. On May 27, 1946, Fritz Hintermayer was led to the gallows. American military personnel carried out the execution, and the process was filmed for the historical record. He reportedly did not resist or speak any final words. After the hanging, his body was placed in a plain coffin and removed from the scene. No ceremony, no public statement, no burial with honors. His name, like many others convicted at the time, faded from public memory. Fritz Hintermayer was a doctor who used his position not to heal, but to support a system of death. He became part of a structure where silence and compliance were tools of mass murder. Was his execution justice served? Or does it raise deeper questions about medical ethics in times of war?